Not a scientist. I'm not an expert in footballs. I'm not an expert in football measurements. I don't want anyone rubbing them, putting any air in them, taking any air out. To me, those balls are perfect, and that's what I expect when I throw it. Pitch it on the football. It's so goddamn hard about holding on to it.
It's Monday, October 6th in the year of our Lord 2025. Where do we begin? How about Rico Dowdle combining rushing and receiving to put up 234 yards? Or another 70-yard touchdown erase because Amari DiMarcado decided to finger roll the ball at the 1-inch line.
Yikes.
Or how about Mark Sanchez attacking some poor old man who almost stabbed him to death over the weekend?
Yes.
How about Cam Ward and Spencer Rattler getting their first W's and Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts getting their first L's? 2025, week 5. Where do we begin? Max, I'll let you decide.
Wild week 5. Wild, crazy week 5. Let's start with the stabbings. You got me. Mark Sanchez. Let's just talk about the timeline, right? And I'm gonna pull up my screen here because we can do that. This is great because this is exactly I put a prayer up for Mark Sanchez when I first heard the news. That's what I did. I put a little prayer hands. I was like, shit, dude, got stabbed. And it just says the internet coming together to pray for good guy Mark Sanchez after he was stabbed. Indianapolis police. Yeah. Not so fast, my friends. And man, apparently the doozy of a story keeps getting worse because now he's facing 6 years.
As he should.
But I mean, he's actually facing it. Like people are talking.
He's going to go to jail.
He's going to go to jail. Right. It's not just like, oh, it's a little fucked up shit, a little tussle and bustle, boys being boys, grab at. Like, no, man, he tried to kill somebody. He tried to attempt murder.
He's getting a felony assault charge.
Not good. But the internet had some fun, for sure with Mark Sanchez. It was they were enjoying some Sanchezing for sure. We'll talk about that later in 3 tweets. But I just had to bring it up because that to me that started the Sunday. That was the start of Sunday. Was the news, and of course we're playing in England, but that Mark Sanchez news started, and the day just got crazier and crazier. So. I mean, everything you touched on, yes.
Yeah, man, so many things. I mean, let's stay on the Mark Sanchez thing because, same exact reaction. I saw Mark Sanchez got stabbed. I was like, crime is rampant in cities. This is crazy.
What is this world coming to?
How did someone stab someone like Mark Sanchez? How does that happen? And then start trickling out. He was out there. One thing I read, he was out there doing wind sprints. Like the homeboy was 3 sheets to the wind. Just a problem.
Yeah,
just a problem. And dude, this poor old man. Like, I'm pro Mark Sanchez going to jail. I don't know if you saw the picture of what happened to this guy. Like, he almost killed that old man. Like, he really, really hurt the dude. Like, you hear someone stabbing. Even after I read that he stabbed him in self-defense, I didn't believe it. Like, I was like, that sounds shady, right? Like, who was there to witness it, right? And then I saw the old man in the hospital. I'm like, oh man, he totally successfully defended himself against, a premier athlete, 7 years removed from his prime, who was drunk and on whatever else he was on, who was trying to kill this old man.
Yeah. Here's my favorite video so far that I've seen. This is my favorite one. It says, Mark Sanchez, when he's 10 beers deep and sees his DoorDash guy double parked. And this is great. Yeah, this is great. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one like that where it's like Mark Sanchez when a Uber driver brings up the butt fumble or something like that.
Oh man, Mark Sanchez, yeah.
Wow, there he is.
There's the guy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this.
It looked like he got stabbed in his face.
Yeah.
Like, that's a gash, like through his
bad.
cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that poor old dude.
Yeah. I like that. Mark Sanchez, the all-time leader in playoff wins for Jets quarterbacks.
Dude.
Oh man, I don't laugh at that guy's misfortune. I laugh at just the internet's use of this guy. This guy's become so funny. Yeah, that's where we have to start, because Mark Sanchez, man, what a butt fumble of a life. Yeah, he had a career because of the butt fumble. He's very endearing. Now he's just a piece of shit, sadly. So
Just kind of weird, right? Like this guy, was a broadcaster. It's just shocking. I know.
Man.
It's not that. It's. I mean,
Sounds
it's
like he
really
has a
not.
problem, honestly. Like
Yeah.
violence and aggression, and even they said the police, he wouldn't go. He wasn't listening to them. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, yeah. So it's just so sad. All the other stuff is great. The Jalen
Amari
Hurts.
DiMarcado, not so great.
Well, I mean, that we'll talk about that. But his coach is just a huge piece of shit. He was screaming at him on the sidelines. I don't know if you saw that video. But
I did. He went Scott Hansen on him.
It's just not good, man. He went
Hey,
like
look,
10 Travis Kelce's deep on him.
I don't know why that bothers you.
It bothers everybody. Today it bothers everybody.
It doesn't bother me. That's exactly what you got to do to the.
I don't know. I think nowadays that's not how it works. I think that was old school, and I think the new school is
the new school is
you don't do that shit ever again
at the 1 yard line. That's
but you're not like. Let me ask you a question. Do you think he already feels
garbage.
bad enough, or do you think it's going to help him for his coach to yell at him? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't care.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I care. I think you learn your lesson. I think that's one of those you don't ever do it again. So
I mean, that
either way
would bother me so much.
Yeah, I would, but I think there's an opportunity to express, long-term respect for a person, and I mean, hey, it wasn't like it was James Conner or something like that. I think if it was James Conner, they would have been he probably wouldn't have done that. So
right.
Yeah, it's a young player who doesn't really matter. In the scheme of the NFL, in the grand scheme of it, you can go and you can do that. You can give someone the business. So, but I wouldn't have done it myself, at least not that intensely. I mean, it looked like he was trying to like hit him. He wanted to punch him. He wanted to really hit him. So, but the rest of the stuff, I mean,
but then they lose that game.
Well, you know what? This is what's crazy. This is not a video for later, but I will. I did send it to you. But they put together a compilation of like how do you lose this game? Like this is it right now.
Start with a finger roll at the 1 inch line.
They're going to start with that.
That's a good piece of the recipe right
there.
Yeah.
So here you go. Let's watch this. This says the Arizona Cardinals just suffered perhaps the most hilarious loss in NFL history. 21-6 fourth quarter lead, fumbling, crossing the goal line up 20 to go up 28-6. Fumbled an interception for a touchdown to 21-12 with less than 5 minutes left. Here's both these plays set to Benny Hill.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think he crossed the goal line. I really do. I think he crossed the goal line. I want to see a clear, perfect shot here. His foot's on. I don't buy it. I want to see a sky cam of that.
They know they've got the inch stuff.
They got the what?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And then your boy Ridley. Look at this.
That's my boy.
What is that?
Ridley, baby. I said buy low. Got 131 yards.
Look at the Cardinal. The Cardinal dies at the end of this story. They put him out. They just come out and kill him. No, I mean but all these stories were really intriguing and interesting to get this week going, or to end this week, or to finish this week, or whatever it is. And then you had the England game was pretty good too. Carson Wentz, that touchdown to Jordan Addison was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the NFL still king as always, still king.
Yeah.
Your boy Jamar Chase is back too. So I scored 197 points against Bo. Didn't play that lineup in the Fantasy Millionaires. I would have won that, but whatever.
How about your boy Bo calling the New England Patriots? I think he said they were going to mollywop the Bills, but he's still correct. You take the money line.
I like it.
He was correct. It was a good call. New England comes out with the dub.
I like it. Big time play from Diggs. I saw a play where they were like, "Sorry, he's Tom Brady," and they did this like throw down the sidelines to Diggs.
Yeah,
It was
you
just
seen that? Have you seen that slow motion where they're
yeah,
like, "Come on, it's like a little." It is the most beautiful shot, dude. It is so cool.
It's so perfect. Yeah, it's a great.
So cool.
They said, "Sorry, Tom Brady has been reborn." It's like it's a spirit. It's not a person. It's like, oh man, they're cooked. The Jets and the rest of the AFC East is cooked. So, no, just a great weekend. So, all right, we've lingered. We would talk. I heard your wife before the show. When is it ending? Before it even starts. That's my favorite part. When is it ending? Hasn't started yet. Just, honey, give me a sec. Hasn't started yet. Yeah. So, all right, we start off with trades to get paid, motherfucking paid. And we have buy high, buy low, sell high, sell low. My man Cash Collins always likes to do the buy high, so that you can just talk about who you're getting, feeling good. I want to hear your buy high. I'm going to put it up here on PFF and we'll get it rocking and rolling.
All right. I'm ready to buy high on Darren Waller.
Ooh, I like that. He's my elevate for sure.
Yeah, that's my elevate as well. He's also on the wire. He's also being featured on the wire because he's under 50% owned in ESPN.
Yes. Oh, he should be the cover of the show then. Darren Waller to the moon.
But if he is not available, I am very willing to buy high. I like to buy high after 1 week, not after 2 weeks, not after 3 weeks, right? Like this trend, barring an injury, is going to continue. It's why I keep
going. Yes.
I picked him up in every single league I could pick him up in after that last performance he had last week. And here's the reason why. Okay. You're now sans Tyreek Hill, okay? And we have seen the way that this Dolphins offense operates in the past. Jonnu Smith was a huge thing, right? Like Tua, for whatever reason, loves himself as tight ends. And
how
Darren
about
Waller,
the tallest players on the field by a lot? How about that?
Right. Darren Waller, he's had
It's Jimmy Graham.
He's had an up and down career, but when he's balling, and he decided to stop being a rapper and came back and he showed you in week 1 he's not playing games. Like he's here to be Darren Waller again. And I think the way that this offense is going to function, like you're going to see Darren Waller with 4 games of 15 points and ceiling games of 25, 30 points. I honestly believe that this is just a trend that's going to continue throughout the season. So buy high.
Yeah, I'm in with you 100% on Waller. He's an old head, but he is getting the target volume and the touchdown volume. It's not good that Tyreek is out, but it's a boon for Darren Waller. So I'm all in on Waller. All right, my buy high. You're gonna get all boned out for my guy because you're gonna love this guy. You know him, you love him. He's one and only the Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel. I know Terry McLaurin is still on the team, but Deebo Samuel is the man. He in our league is the third, maybe fourth wide receiver right now overall. And he is a beast. He is a beast. He's 10th in targets in the NFL. He's 19th in routes run, 5th in receptions. So the man is getting 20 points. Like a down game, he had 6 points. I think in the game that Jaden Daniels, didn't play or got hurt. Then 20 points again, 20 points again. So go get Deebo. I know McLaurin will come back. Sell if you got McLaurin, get rid of him. He's not going to be the focal point. Deebo's a beast, and you just saw that Jaden Daniels just threw the ball off the back of his foot like it was nothing in this game. The Chargers defense is legit.
Yes.
And Deebo is still getting it done. So it just said to me, like, I didn't fade him. I didn't hate him. I mean, I liked him. Other people got him. I guess I faded him. I didn't pick him up, but other people grabbed him. But you were one of those people.
Yep.
I'm looking for him. I'm hunting. Like, I think he's going to maintain this. This is not going to be, something where he fades and gets. I mean, until he's hurt, he's balls to the walls all the time. I love me some Deebo Samuel. So that's my guy.
Yeah, 100%. He was somebody that I drafted, at his ADP, and was excited to do it. Have him on multiple teams, and this, and that's why you said I'm going to get boned up. He's been one of my favorite football players since he's been in the league. I'm just
as a player. Yeah, you like him.
I'm just a huge fan of him, and the thought process for me in drafting him always was like, he's playing with Jaden Daniels, right? Like, this is an upgrade for, what he's going to be able to get in terms of a QB delivering him the ball. Like, Jaden Daniels greater than sign Brock Purdy, dude. Like, Jaden Daniels is the truth. And, I think I think it helps him if Terry McLaurin's on the field. Like, they have different roles, and defenses are going to have to worry about Terry McLaurin. So if anything, I like to buy high because Terry McLaurin's going to come back, and I don't think that hurts at all.
Yeah. No, me neither. I mean neither. All right. Who is your buy low? Buy low, son. Buy low.
Buy low, baby. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
And I think this is an awesome buy low. And you could, I just, I don't think it's going to be that hard to get him. I think you buy low on Travion Henderson right now.
I thought of that. I thought of him. I looked at him.
Yeah. I think Antonio Gibson tore his ACL.
Yeah. He's hurt.
Is that right? I think he's out for the season. Okay. That was the problem over there, right? It was a three-headed monster.
Committee. Yeah.
He was someone that I actually didn't draft any of, but I was caught up in the hype.
Got a little.
Yeah, I was caught up in the hype during the preseason. He wasn't somebody I was fading. I was saying, I'll draft him. Just the way my builds went, I never got to him, and also I never bought into the idea that Ramondre Stevenson was going away. So the person I ended up drafting a lot of was Ramondre Stevenson.
Not bad.
Ramondre Stevenson isn't going away, but now it's a two-headed monster. And now
PPR situation.
Now this guy's going to get more opportunity to showcase what everyone thought he could be. And now's the time. Right? Like we know that this guy has the talent to break it, right? He has the speed. The Patriots are good again. They just beat the Bills, and I'm expecting Travion Henderson to start really factoring in as the season progresses. At rookies, you just got to be patient sometimes.
Yes.
Buy low right now.
I love it. I think it's great. I love it. All right, my guy, you might have tried to buy low or sell low or whatever. It can't get any worse. And I'm going to buy at the very bottom, and that's AJ Brown. I don't know if you watched the play. I don't know if you watched the play, but he got overthrown at one point when he was wide open in the middle of the field late in that game, and he stopped running on the route. If you watch the replay, he stopped running on the route, and it was when he was open, but not wide, wide ass open. He kept running. He was still wide ass open, but if he doesn't let up on that route, if he just keeps going, he catches a touchdown, he wins the game for them. And then later too, I don't know if you saw this. It was just really funny. And I'm if I win 3 tweets, maybe whatever. But I saw the picture. I'll try to find it. I thought I saved it in here of him laying on of him like stopping Devontae Smith from catching the touchdown. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Here it is. This is just so crazy. Look at this. This is so. Watch this.
I remember I was on the phone with you. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was so close!" Like Devontae Smith had it.
Yeah. Look, there. Guess who took it away from him? AJ Brown took it away from him. So things aren't going great for AJ. I think you can get him. He's persona non grata right now. I would go after AJ Brown because I think he's going to play the Giants this week, and he's my elevating and wide receiver if you're not playing it So I think he recovers. I think he's angry. I think he's going to stomp some Giants on Thursday Night Football. So this is my
Here's
guy.
Here's a tweet related to that I really liked. Here, go check your tweets. Put this one up.
Is it are my DMs?
Yep. Yeah, it's from me.
Okay.
A still life with dead birds and a basket of oysters.
Oh, this is
by
great.
Jermaine Ribbit.
I love how art is now put together into
great.
football games. Yeah, it's so great. It is two dead
Look at
pigeons.
that. Look
Yeah,
at that.
That's perfect.
That's
This is
awesome.
some extra tweets in this show. Yeah. No, I like it. So AJ Brown, he's my guy. I think you can get him. Sorry, not you, Debo. You're out. It's AJ Brown season. So he's definitely underperformed. He's not great right now. 68, not a great grade. So I think he improves. But go see if the owner is still in the playoff hunt. If not, you can go after him. If he's 1-3, which he might be, because AJ Brown sucked. He's a second round, first round pick. So, all right. What about you? For you gonna go sell low or sell high?
Sell high.
All right, sell high. Who's your guy?
I'm going. I don't. We're trying to steer you guys right here, okay? And there's hits and there's misses. But I don't know, man. I mean, I think we've been doing pretty good this year, right? Like I said last week, buy high on Stephon Diggs. I said buy low on Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt.
Ooh, good calls. Good calls.
Yeah, I said buy low on Calvin Ridley the week before.
You did.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah. I said buy low on Quinshon Judkins. I said buy high on Devontae Adams. Okay. We're doing our best here. Okay. We're not picking just obvious. Okay. We're trying to, we're playing the game and we're doing our best to use our mind, spend our time doing this. This could be wrong. I'm put it out there.
Yeah.
This is what I'd be willing to bet. And I think it's the time to do it.
Yes.
Hard person to do it, I think, but Cam Scatabo, I'm ready to sell high. Tyrone Tracy's already practicing. I bet you he's back in the lineup this week. Now, who doesn't love this Cam Scatabo guy, right? Like the juggernaut memes, he really is, I've been watching like high school highlights of the guy. I mean, he's just a monster, right? Puts his head down, gets the hard yards. I honestly don't think he's better than Tyrone Tracy, right? And at the bare minimum, Tyrone Tracy comes back and gets back the PPR role, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The difference between these two guys is 10 pounds, okay? Tyrone Tracy is 10 pounds lighter than Cam Scatabo, and he runs the 0.2 of a second faster, okay?
I will say that Cam Scatabo is much stronger. Did you see him put the defensive lineman?
Did. I love him. I'm not.
I got a rage.
That's why I did this big preface of how this is a hard move to make.
I agree.
It's a hard move to make. It's a sell high, right?
Sell high.
Who wants to get rid of this guy that just he's everything you want?
I think you go for somebody like my brother-in-law or a Giants fan who really loves the bow.
I'm just saying that right now he
strike
is
while the iron is hot. Yes.
And I don't think that he has established himself as like the clear dude. I could be wrong. And that's all I'm saying.
3.8 yards per carry is not the best. I mean, he's not, he's
I think
energy, but he's mid.
I think Tyrone Tracy is not going to get goal line work. That's for sure.
That's true.
So Scatabo has value, but is he going to stay at this level that he's been since Tyrone Tracy has been out?
No, I do not think so. Not. Yeah. Nope. Okay. I like that. You're gonna love my guy. I'm gonna let Gronk introduce my guy. Because Gronk can do it better than me. I could speak words of wisdom, but I'm gonna let Gronk do it for me. This might be the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
He is a national treasure.
Oh man. So here we go. This is Gronk talking about who my sell high is this week. Mika Begbu. What did you say?
Mika
Mika Begbu.
Mbegbu.
Mbegbu. So yeah, Mika Mbegbu is my guy this week too, Gronk. Thanks. And I'm gonna follow your same logic, right? Where you're I mean, I love him, and I might be the buyer if I might be the seller and the buyer. You know what I mean? Because
I think
in
I'd
our
buy
league,
too.
he is third.
Yeah.
He is a beast. I love him. Many people love him. I didn't find him. I didn't, he's a first round
Right.
draft pick. Many people knew him, but he is a juggernaut. And I think when he comes off of his best career game, where he's 7 for 7, 163 and a tutty, not going to get way worse, but Mike Evans will come back. Chris Godwin will get assimilated into the offense more. Buck Irvin will return too. Like, this is because of injury, and it just is how it works. Like, when you need the best player, you get to the best player. When you got more best players, you can spread it around. You can't do that all the time when you have injury. So I think I would not necessarily think to trade him, but if you are, this is the max value I think you can trade for him right now. So it's kind of that same principle as you. You don't want to give this away, but Mike Evans coming back, all these things coming back, there will be a tapering down. This will be, more like 12 and 14, less like 23, 25, 38, I think. But also I can be sold on buying this too.
Yeah.
So, but
I love where your head's at. I love where your head's at, fellow
max value. I would not do this necessarily, but if you need to, like, you might have a Mecca Buka and nobody else because you're injured. Flip him for 2 players, right? Get a tight end and a running back for Mecca. But like you get Tyler Warren,
get Travion in the trade too. You know what I'm saying? Like get some low rinky dink guy and then somebody decent. You know what I mean? That could has a lot of upside as well.
I love a Mecca Book. I have him on a couple teams, so I'm not going to necessarily shop him. But if people are willing to overpay because of his boon, do it. So
it's ballsy.
Yeah, thank you. Who's your sell low this week?
Listen, my sell low was your buy low last week. I'm ready to sell on Jameson Williams, bro.
Yeah. I thought I was kind of rethinking my thoughts on that too. I was like, can I put him back up 1 week after I said to buy low? I'll sell him already.
Listen, I'll take care of it for you, buddy.
Yeah, you'll sell them for me. Thank you.
Because and when I did it, I felt bad because I was just like, my partner last week said to buy low. Hey,
no, it's good call.
Like I said, we're nobody's batting 1,000 at this thing, and I'm glad you agree with me. I'd like to do your trade that you offered me for Jameson and Tucker Kraft. I'll take it. Send it my way.
Let me not find that trade. Oops.
Let's negotiate on the air. Who do you want for Jameson Williams? I am out, and here's why. The only way he will have incredible ceiling games, and the rest of the time he's going to have games where he gets 1 target like this last game. And I'm not sitting around. I have a job. We're doing this for funsies, part-time. Appreciate all the people who are listening. I'm not just studying the tape, but I've seen enough. Okay. Here's one play in particular I remember very clearly. Do you remember that play the Bears had where DJ Moore was just sitting alone in the end zone after Rome Odunze had like 2 touchdowns and Luther Burden had it? And then there's DJ Moore, and he's like, oh yeah, let me just throw it to my man right there. No one was around him, right? And he just flings it to him straight.
Forgot about him.
Pass. Yep, boom, gets a touchdown. This is the exact same play. Jameson Williams is literally sitting in the same place as DJ Moore. No one's there. I remember this play so clearly because I have Jameson Williams. And the entire time, Goff steps back. He's just determined to throw this fade to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is blanketed by the DB, and touchdown because it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that is how this thing is going to go. There are 2 people that you are starting every week on that team, and that is Gibbs and that is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Everyone else is, you got to think about the matchups. And Jameson Williams, like, good luck trying to pick when that is. Like, I thought he might have a good week this week versus the Bengals. Nope. One target.
There's always next week when he plays against the Kansas City Chiefs when they probably will need him in the game.
I would think.
You would think. One would think.
I'm benching him though.
He's almost mitigatable.
Oh, he's mitigatable.
I mean, evisceratable. So
yeah, that's why he's
him and Jerry Judy can go play swords in the bathroom together. So Yeah. All right. My sell low at this point, it's name recognition. And I mean, maybe you're the guy who will be buying, but it is Zay Flowers.
You think?
Yeah. I mean,
I'll buy.
you'll buy. I don't know how hurt Lamar is going to be for how long, but he's going up against the Raiders. Sorry, the Rams. They got a good DB. They got good coverage. Then they got a bye. So like you could just kind of get rid of him real quick because you can get value right now. I think the next 2 weeks are not going to be value. Then maybe Lamar comes back. So if you can weather the storm on Zay Jones and Zay Flowers, and I always say that. Zay's in my mind. I've been Zay Jones. He harassed me. So, if you can flip Zay Jones for somebody, I would. I don't. It's just, yeah. Exactly. So, you're the guy. I'm selling to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll trade you Zay Jones for Zay Flowers.
No, never. Zay Jones is done.
Yeah.
That guy is like a wife beater. Like he's just a terrible person.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Pretty sure. Allegedly. I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah.
So we don't get Joe sued.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah. Always say allegedly. I learned that from the junkies. They would just say the craziest stuff, and afterwards they go, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they would do that. Yeah, exactly. So, okay. All right. Those are trades to get paid. Another great round. Put it in the books. Let's transition to the wire. And there's a few pieces of garbage and trash and also gems and uncoverable. Let's talk at QB. Sam Darnold. Whoa, he led the league. Everybody on notice. Not just Jackson Smith and Jigba either. He brought AJ Barner along with him as well. Woo, he's getting it in. 4 tutties, 40 points in our league. He was the number 1 QB this week, and he's available in most leagues. So not gonna do that every week, but their running game, which they keep persisting, is not that great. They're not great at running the ball. Their yards per carry is still low, but they can get the ball in. They got Jackson Smith and Jigba, they got Horton, they got Banner. So Barner, they have, yeah.
Right.
I'm sold on Sam Darnold, honestly.
I am too. Yep. Sam Darnold, and I'll be honest with you, Tua is enticing me as well. I just
now with Waller, now with a big target.
Yeah, let's just see where this thing goes. I don't think
Waller right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out on the Dolphins as a franchise, but I do think Tua, he can have weeks.
Yeah.
So I can see this continuing. I mean, with Achane, Waller, Waddle, I could see him being able to get these kind of multi-touchdown games.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other people too who are still in here. Mac Jones is available. I don't know how long Purdy's out for, but he had a big game up in the 30s last week. Jake Browning, no one's on him at all. He's basically free. So Jackson Dart's still around too. So there's people. If you need a QB to go snag, Matthew Stafford is finally still 52%. Okay, that's just ridiculous. I don't understand. But go get the fourth ranked. Go get the 4th ranked QB, kids.
Yeah.
So that's obvious. Running back, not a lot of availability, but there's some. I'll just start with Rico Dowdle because he's only 58% rostered. So there's still a bunch of people not paying attention. So just check, just look, just see. Maybe it's a lot of people, did not roster him. But who else were you thinking this week?
Yeah, I mean, after what Amari DeMarcado's situation, Bam Knight,
Michael Carter is 42%.
Michael Carter, Bam Knight, Jerome Ford also had
terrible.
had a flex worthy game. It was double digits. I'll tell you who I'm interested in, and we'll see how it goes tonight, is Brashard Smith.
Oh yeah, we've talked about him last week. We actually said to pick him up last week. So see how that goes.
Yeah, I think he's trending towards pick that guy up. So we'll see. The game has not played tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah, during the taping, this is Monday at like 5:30, 5:40, something like that. So yeah, we've not seen the game yet. But Brashard Smith does have the opportunity. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game, so maybe he doesn't get featured enough, and maybe he kind of hangs around a little bit too. So all right, wide receiver, Xavier Hutchinson looked pretty good for Houston. Higgins had a touchdown too, right? So
Higgins
they,
said.
they did romp. I mean, Xavier Hutchinson had 2 touchdowns. So
Did he have 2?
yeah, he had 2
Oh wow.
2 tutties. Yeah.
He had 3 targets and 2 touchdowns.
And 2 touchdowns. Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah. Not every week you're playing the Baltimore Ravens, the worst defense in the history of
I
the
know.
NFL. But
I know.
but he's available. And then Florney, I think that's how you pronounce his name, for Dallas. He was getting all the attention for those Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, he had nine targets, 6 receptions.
Yeah, who's
So,
that guy?
I don't know. He had a couple of carries.
Who is
Yeah,
that guy?
Who is that guy? I don't know. But Dallas gets it in. They,
Oh my gosh, bro.
they fuck,
Yeah.
So, I mean, Pickens, because they had Turpin out too, So
Yeah.
if they got Mingo on the IR, Tolbert was around, but he didn't do anything. So it was Ryan Flournoy.
Flournoy.
So yeah, gentleman of leisure. And then I always like Torrey Horton. If we're gonna
Torrey
say
Horton,
that our
for
boy is
sure.
going to be getting some reps in there, then Torrey Horton's got to just be considered. He had another touchdown last week, so he's not scoring all the points, but 13 points this year so far, 3 touchdowns. That's good. I like that, and yeah, I think he should be rostered.
What about Kendrick Bourne, 6% rostered?
Yeah, I was going to say he played on Thursday night, right? 7%, 6.8%, like that. Yeah, Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked him up in a league I'm going to lose the game in, but I picked him up and played him against Joe Bond, the proprietor of the Fantasy Six Pack. Shout out Joe Bond, and I like doing that kind of stuff. That was fun to rub it in his little face,
Nice.
So, yeah. All right. What about tight end?
Darren Waller's out there, baby. 48% in ESPN. He's obviously the dude. I'd spend all your money on him for real too if you can get him. And then AJ Barner. I'll tell you the other guy that seems to really be factoring into the offense is that guy Mason Taylor for the Jets.
Yes, I have him on my list too. Only 8% rostered.
Yeah.
So, but there's some tight ends. Theo Johnson had 2 touchdowns. But Dalton Kincaid was back in the mix too. Mason Taylor, and Taylor's been consistent. So if you look at the targets too, I like the target shares for him. He's got last couple weeks 6, 7, 12. So 25. That's 8 a game if you average it out. That's good. I like that. Hasn't even got a touchdown yet. So wait until those kind of figure out. They'll come too. So, yeah, I'm down. Anybody else? Any other? I got Barner on there too. That was my guy.
I didn't have anybody.
No. Okay. DSTs. Any DSTs?
Packers are still under 50% owned, and they play the Bengals this coming week. You got to know they're gonna, Jake Browning's gonna give them the ball, and maybe one of those turns into a defensive touchdown.
I like that. They could definitely do that. Defensive touchdowns are yum. Also, the Rams are under 50%, and they're going to go up against the Ravens, and the Ravens are not good. So,
dude, this is what's so crazy about Lamar is that they're 1-4, and it's like it's like they might have to rush him back. Like they have to win this game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see if he comes back this week. They could break him, with a hamstring injury.
It's very scary.
It is. I'm either way. I'm going with the Rams. I'm.
Because they have the bye next week, and it's like it'd be so perfect just to let them wait till the bye. And if they were, 2-3, I would say do that. You could weather 2-4. Man. not
1 in 5
good.
is just sick.
Yeah, 1 in 5.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't know what the odds are there, but not good.
Not good. No, not good. Not at all. Bad. Okay. All right. Well, that is the wire, ladies and germs. Let's transition to a little elevate, mitigate, eviscerate. This portion of the show. This portion of the show. This portion of the show is brought to you by trying to elevate your diction. Yes, we care about your diction. We want you to be able to speak the kings. And so we say elevate, mitigate, eviscerate instead of start, sit, and quit, or drop. So with that being said, each week we try to pick out matchups that are advantageous for a start. I've got a couple to elevate. What about you? I'll let you start off at QB. Who are you elevating this week, Mike Cash Collins?
Hey man, back to that Baltimore game.
Ooh, you stole mine.
Apologize
I got
for
a backup.
yeah,
I got a backup. I'm
yeah.
ready. Go ahead.
Apologize for the no-brainer on Matthew Stafford versus the Baltimore, but it doesn't matter if Lamar is playing or not. Man, this is just such a juicy matchup, and apologize for picking the number 4 quarterback in the BFF's point scoring system, which is pretty standard. It's just it's lock and load, dude. Matthew Stafford, baby.
Yeah, completely. The over under should be over for them and under for the Ravens. I think whatever it is. I've not looked at the game yet. We can check real quick and see. I do like this. Let's just check and see. It is 44.5. I'm gonna go. I don't know about Lamar yet. I'm going the Rams over that. I think the Rams are gonna destroy them. So they're a good football team. They're well coached. They're a good football team. They're a real good football team. And the Harbaugh, machine is kind of breaking right now without Lamar. So I'm with you. I like that. Well, since you stole mine, I have no qualms. Last week I told you to, and I don't want to throw shade on anybody. I told you here to play Justin Fields and to sit my guy Drake May, and I did. I did that in my own league. You can see it right here. There's me, sat Drake May, and that was a good call. That's a good call. He didn't play great, and I was a little worried in the first half and in the second half too of the Jets game, because at one point Justin Fields had 8 points or 5 points, and I was like, that was a bad call. But he pulled it out in the suck out time in the Blake Bortles christened era, and that last couple minutes of the game got some touchdowns and
garbage time, baby.
Garbage time. But I'm elevating this week. I'm turning around. I'm gonna talk about my mitigating later, but I'm elevating my guy Drake May. He's back this week against New Orleans. They are favored. It is at New Orleans. Are they favored? I believe they're they're favored by 3.5. So you like to see that. 46.5 points. And they're going on the road. Travion Henderson, maybe some screens, maybe some long runs, passes on the, you know what I'm saying. He can get it in. He could get a rushing touchdown. I'm Drake May to the moon this week. So Drake May, me. And that's my elevate pick.
Honestly, man, it's cool that their franchise has been rebirthed.
There's the new Tom Brady.
Well, I think what Stephon Diggs did this past week, it's just like they beat the Bills. Like, they're a problem, dude. Like, they're going to be really good, and the chemistry between them. Listen, they're young. Say what you want about Stephon Diggs. I
love him.
Well, I mean, word on the street, the guy could, maybe he's a douchebag. I don't know. I don't know him personally.
You don't want your sister in the same room as him.
Right. I've seen enough stuff and I've heard enough stuff. I'll tell you what, though, watching how much he cared about this game and then watching the genuine emotion that he was expressing with the sideline reporter after the game. I mean, it touched me. Like, you could see homeboy was choking back tears because he wanted to win so much and was just so proud of everybody. You gotta love that, dude. And it's exciting time for Patriots fans.
I mean, first of all, he's a Terp. Love him. Second of all, he's a baller and he's a diva. You gotta respect it. And he's the Minneapolis Miracle Maker. So hell yeah, Stephon Diggs, baby. I've been on him for a long time. That's been my motherfucker. So I fuck with that guy a bunch. Sorry, Joe. We just dropped like 4 F-bombs. So FCC, come get me. Touch upon these. Motherfucking nuts. All right. Let's go to your elevate at running back.
Elevated running back. I am ready to run it back with Rashad White versus the 49ers. I think Bucky
Love
Irving
it.
is out another week. And 49ers defense, a little intimidating, but man,
No.
the skill set that he brings to the
He can catch
table.
the football. He can catch
Yeah,
football.
man. He, until Bucky Irving came on the scene, this was the dude, right? Like he's
Yeah.
good at playing football, and whether he gets it going on the ground, he's gonna get PPR opportunities.
He got a
And
little touchdown upside
yeah,
too.
the
He got
Bucks
292.
are an electric offense, man. They're gonna get down in the
Yep.
red zone. He's gonna get opportunities.
I love that call. It's a no-brainer, but it is not a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Like it's a call. Same with mine. If Shuba doesn't Hubbard next week, Rico Dowdle should just be a plug and play. He might be a flex starter anyway. That guy is still running. He's still running. He rushed for over 200 yards. I think is it the first 200 rusher of the season? I think it is.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, the man was possessed. He's averaged 9 yards per carry. Only scored 1 touchdown. So it wasn't like he racked up 8 touchdowns or anything like that. Like, man just got it in. And, I think he's a problem. I think he is a problem. And guess who he plays? Dallas. And Dallas, they are a problem at stopping the running back. They're like one of the worst teams against stopping the running back. So even if Chuba Hubbard's there, I think you could get both of these guys going for a lot of yards on them, and so I like Rico Dowdle plug and play this week, particularly if Chuba Hubbard's out. Like he could be a top 5 back. So
right, yep. All right, I'm going wide receiver. Man, thank goodness we finally had a good game from Calvin Ridley, and I expect it to happen again versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
I do too.
Yeah. I mean, 10 targets, right? Only 5 receptions. There's still some problems, still some figuring out that the offense is doing and the quarterback is doing. But I said buy low on Calvin Ridley 2 weeks ago. I'm buying in to this becoming a much better situation, and I think it continues this week versus the Raiders.
Yeah, I like that call. That's a good call. I'm not against that call. My call, I teased it earlier, is AJ Brown this week against the I'll show you. He's playing against this team called the New York Giants. And I'm not saying Thursday night, right? And he's mad. He's not happy. He's been saying all kinds of wide receiver shit, Excuse me, I ate a pickle earlier and just burped. Excuse me, sorry. But I told you last week, by the way, we don't like to, say we're right all the time, but we do like to do victory laps. My elevate last week at wide receiver was Chris Olave or Rashid Shaheed. I only had Rashid Shaheed. I did elevate Rashid Shaheed, and his 87-yard touchdown was awesome. And that's why you do this. This is why you get on a mic in your basement in your 47th year of living and say, I got a hunch that Rashid Shaheed's going to kick off this week against this terrible New York Giants defense. And then you see it happen in real time and you're like, bingo, bango, bongo. That's exactly what I said. So I think AJ Brown doesn't do the exact same thing. I think he goes for he gets 10 targets, probably gets 8 receptions, 100 yards and a touchdown. So I'm all in AJ Brown. Put him back in your lineup.
You know who I picked last week?
AJ Brown?
No, Devontae Smith.
Oh, Devontae Smith. Oh, and he showed up. He showed up.
Yeah, 21 points.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
He could have gotten you more if he wasn't getting that dead pigeon by AJ Brown.
Yeah. Almost got you close to 30.
Yeah, he did. He could have gotten you the whole beans there. Yeah. So, no, I like it. Who's your tight end that you're bringing up?
I think we both said it's Darren Waller, right?
Mine too.
That's the guy.
Yeah, man.
You
got if you're not playing Darren Waller, like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, that was so exciting to see how much they were looking for him,
Yeah.
And it's just not going to stop.
No. He is the man.
He's coming in off the street and doing what he did. Like, it's going to get better. That's what's cool about it. That's why I said buy high.
Yeah. The Darren Waller package is expanding, as Denny would say. It's getting bigger by the moment. So, I think even though he's got a matchup this week that on paper against the Chargers looks tough, like, I think he can do it. I think you can do it. Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
with
worried
you.
about it. I think he's bigger than all those guys. I think he
Yep.
could Moss Derwin James. I think he can just take Derwin James and spike him like a volleyball. So
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I think you roll with him. I think he gets you 15 at least. So
Mhm.
yeah, I love that. All right. Defense. I'll jump in. I'll go first. I'm going with the Colts against the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals do have a good offense, but the Colts are like a top 3 defense in our
Yeah,
league.
man.
Like
Yeah.
they're really good. And
Yeah.
sometimes real football and fantasy football are a little bit different, and I get that, and there's different blowouts and stuff, but the Colts, they get in, they swarm. They've had safeties, they've had all kinds of stuff, interceptions, sacks, block punts, not a lot of points against. So I like them against Arizona. So I'm going to elevate this week the Colts.
Yep, I'm with you. I already said it from the wire, but I like the Packers versus the Bengals, so I'll go with that one.
Yeah, I love that one. That's a great one. And they're a free agent in our league, so people could pluck them, 50 chance somebody could get them tonight. So I like that. Coming off the bye too, had a little trouble against Dallas, went a little big time. People might be shying away, but they're still really good. And Jake Browning is one little, deflection away. So I'm with you 100%. All right, let's get to mitigate. We like to put people down just for a little bit of time. And I already told you mine. I'm going to jump in and just do mine since I said it already. By the way, you could also bring Jordan Love back next week as well. I have him. I might bring him back, but I'm probably bringing Drake May back. But for me, I'm mitigating Justin Fields against the Denver Broncos. It's just not a matchup I want. If I have another quarterback, I've got 2 to choose from on my team. I'm a sicko because I've got 3, and Justin Fields honestly got hurt. That's why I have 3. He was on the IR for a while. But against Denver, I'm just out, man. Denver's top 3 against QBs. They do a good job. I feel like they're going to sack him. They got good edge rushing, so he might get over the rushing total for that game. He might do good rushing, but I think in general, I don't want him to play in this game. I'm out.
Yep, I'm with you. All right, I'm going. If you don't have the depth or the pivot, then I think you could play him. But I don't like the matchup this week for Jared Goff. Kansas City, right? You would think this could be a Goff situation. But the thing is that what Kansas City is weekend is run defense. Okay. This is what the Lions do, right? Like they are a run first team, right? They have the ability to do whatever they want, but what they want to do more than anything is run the football. And they're also a very stubborn team, right? Like they have that Vince Lombardi sort of mentality where like we'll tell you what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do it because we're those dudes.
They
right?
did that against Baltimore. They ran against Baltimore. They ran over them. They were just like, yeah, we're just gonna run down your throats in Baltimore. Who cares? And that's when they had Roquan Smith, by the way, and that's when they had their tackles. So I'm with you, man. I love that. That's a great call. I'm not a Jared Golfer this year, but I think his games are hit or miss. Look, 50, 18, 18, 17, 30. So this could be an 18 game where they're leaning on Jahmyr Gibbs and they don't need to make him have to beat them. And this is at Kansas City too. So I like your call. RB, I'll jump in and share the RB I'm mitigating. And, I never thought I would say this in my life, but I'm mitigating Derrick Henry.
Man, I thought about it too, bro.
I can't in good faith. Let's just look at his points per game. 8.6, 11. The last 3 since week 1, take 35 points off of the average, right? And he is averaging like 9 points per game or 8 points per game. And against the Rams, they're good against the run. Like I just think they're going to crowd the box. And if Lamar's back, it changes it. But I don't think he's going to be back. I just don't think. I think we'll see. So depending on Lamar.
Even if I love the call, even if Lamar's back, because he's not full Lamar. He's dealing with a hobbled hamstring, so he's not going to be giving Derrick Henry that same sort of
No,
like
no.
explosive offense that they're capable of.
No, and Keaton Mitchell came back, and I mean Justice Hill didn't do anything this game, but because no one did anything this game. They didn't do anything this game, but yeah, I'm not happy with Derrick Henry. If I first week I was, and then after that I'm not. So
Yeah,
no, Patrick Ricard matters, by the way. He's like the best all pro fullback who can just knock the shit out of the first person who's going to come at Derrick Henry, and then that helps. So that's a problem.
Yeah, well, I'll give you my running back is another old running back that is going to the Hall of Fame, and that's Alvin Kamara. And I don't like what's been going on with him. And it's
Not good.
It's just a new kind of feel.
He's splitting back. He's splitting touches.
He's splitting touches, and he's not getting that same PPR work that he's always gotten throughout his career. And I honestly think what we just saw with New England and that defense is like they're legit. And
they're real.
Right now, statistically, they're middle of the road for run defenses. But I mean, James Cook is the truth, and he couldn't get anything going versus them, right? And Alvin Kamara, sort of similar profile. I don't expect
more scatty.
Yeah,
more
I just don't expect him to be able to do too much versus them.
Yeah, it might be a put Kendre Miller in there and just let him go fast. No Levon. Was it Le'Veon Belling around? Yeah. No, I'm with you. I like that call. All right, wide receivers. Because sometimes you gotta do this. This is a tricky one, and the total in this game told me I'm wrong. So I looked into this, and my spidey senses are up and down, but. Buffalo is going into Atlanta next week, and Atlanta's good. They cover the wide receiver. They do a pretty good job. AJ Terrell is there. They have some other good, cornerbacks, and Khalil Shakir and Keon Coleman, both have been kind of, hit or miss, 10 points, 11 points. Curtis Samuel. So, I'm not comfortable if I kind of have anybody right here, Khalil Shakir or Keon Coleman. I think I might lean Shakir to play, but Keon Coleman, whoever AJ Terrell's going to be on, I don't feel great about in this matchup. So I would just kind of pay attention and kind of read the tea leaves. I think more Keon Coleman because Shakir kind of operates out of the slot, but the emergence of Curtis Samuel too. He was activated for the first time this week, and he got in and he scored.
Josh Palmer's there too, and then you got Kincaid, you got Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
The only one I'm going to be tempted to start, and I may start him depending on my team, is Khalil Shakir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keon Coleman is my official sit. So,
yeah.
What about you, sir?
I'm going Chris Godwin versus Seattle. I think Seattle right now is one of the top 3 at preventing fantasy points per game to the wide receiver position, and so far not so great with Godwin. I don't expect this to continue rest of season, but I do expect it to continue in this next coming matchup.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with that, and I still like Emeka Buka, of course, to get his. And
me too.
But no, what is his name? Agbakwu? What do you call him? He called him something. Something's you're right. He's a national treasure. Yeah. So, all right. My sit this week at tight end, going back to that Atlanta game, is Kyle Pitts, and Kyle Pitts has been doing good. He's been elevating. He's top 12 tight end here. Last couple games too, 18 points. So I like that. Got a touchdown against Washington. But I don't really like the matchup this week against Buffalo. Buffalo does good. They're like number 1 or 2 against tight ends. They got some good linebackers that can chase them around. And so I'm just not sold on Kyle Pitts this week. I think it's a game where they rush the football. And I think they give the football to Bijan and they just control the clock at home. And, they also have some good wide receivers in Darnell Mooney, and he's fully healthy now. And, Drake London, they're coming a week off. Maybe he's not fully healthy. It says questionable, but we'll see. Hopefully he's fully healthy. And it's a Kyle Pitts sit week for me.
Okay. I'm going Juwan Johnson, not
Ooh.
liking the way he's trending over the last 2 weeks. And then now you bring back Foster Moreau and Taysom Hill.
Yep.
Playing New England. It's too risky for me. I gotta sit him.
He was mine originally, and then I was like, I want to be a little more ballsy, but I agree with you on that. I mean, it's ballsy. He's playing better rank wise. We elevated him earlier, so I actually wrote him in, and I was like, I'm fucking. I want just to stir up some animosity. Maybe Bo will see this. Probably not. But anyway, all right. My defense that I'm mitigating this week is the Chiefs against Detroit. I just don't like any part of that. They got a good defense, but against Jacksonville, they'll probably get some points tonight. But I don't like them playing against the number one offense is still in Detroit. And that's a 48.5 point total. So no, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I think I already have that up. So
yeah. Keep it in that game because I'm mitigating the Lions versus Kansas City.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's strong defense. They're a top 5 defense in our league, and Kansas City is. When they beat the Ravens, I was like, oh my gosh, are those Chiefs going to go to the Super Bowl again? Like they're going to get Rashee Rice back soon too.
Right.
Like they are going to be a problem.
Travis Kelce's going to sell his soul to Satan for sure. And
I mean, Mahomes was number 3 quarterback. Like he's got to put up some points tonight to keep it, but I bet he will. Like they look good as long as Xavier Worthy's ankle is okay. I'm nervous about that. But
is that true?
They said his ankle swelled up. A little scary.
I have him. That's not.
I know.
Good.
I'm starting him, and I need him to score points to win a game.
Jesus,
so I
just need to win.
I could go 11-1 this week as long as he gets a couple catches.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Are you eviscerating anybody? Because I am.
Only person I wrote down, Jerry Jeudy. I'm done, and I don't think I ended up drafting him. I think my wife might have drafted. I think we've already dropped him. Yeah, I think he's in 10-man leagues. I said last week. Yeah, I think you can do it. I think it's 12-man leagues now. You gotta see you later.
I agree. I'm dropping Geno Smith at QB.
Yeah,
and just to be petty, because I'm going to drop Tajay Spears, but I'm just teasing you. I'm just seeing what you react because I know that's your guy.
He's not my guy.
I know.
Tony Pollard's my guy. I just drafted Tajay Spears because he was around.
Cheap. Yeah. Jerry Jeudy is on my release list, and then I put Mark Andrews too. So Mark Andrews.
There's a ballsy one.
Yeah. I mean, it's all Lamar. Right. So, but okay. I just like to say big names to see what you'll say too. Maybe not Mark Andrews. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, Mark Andrews. That's a tough one.
Okay. All right. Let's jump over to the second to last segment of the show, and a fun one. Every week, $3 of my hard-earned money is pissed away. Last week, I think we
had a good lineup last week. What happened? We didn't get anything.
Let me look and see on the official in the draft. I won like $1. Overall, I won like $1. Okay. So maybe it was from you, maybe it was from this one, but I wasn't great. But whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Who is your? And then we'll do this. We do platinum, diamond, and gold stack. So the cheapest being gold, the most expensive being platinum. Diamond in the middle. Just for lovers. What do you think is your best platinum this week, my friend?
You got to spend money to make money too. So you got to spend those $3 so you can get $4. I like, why not Stafford versus Nakua?
Yeah.
Come on, man. 15.1. Is that your platinum? I mean, it's just lock and load. Nakua is so the truth. It doesn't matter. He's like the floor is 25 points a game, and it's Baltimore.
Ceiling's
like
40,
I mean, come on, dude. Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that a lot. It makes me all excited. All right. What is your diamond stack, good sir?
Hey man, you said elevate them, right? Diggs and May, right? 11.7K. That chemistry is there. So that's my diamond.
Oh, that's cheaper than mine. Mine's a little more expensive. Excuse me, sorry, good sir. My diamond is, take my man Drake May out, It is Sam Darnold. So you have to scroll down here against Jacksonville, and then you got to play him if you're going to play Sam Darnold ever. You got to play him with JSN, and so that rounds out to 13. So yours is cheaper. I actually kind of like yours better because yours is cheaper. So
Yeah,
but
yours is borderline platinum.
I know. I was gonna say mine's a little expensive. Oh man, but I make up for it when it gets to the gold standard. But I'll let you lead off with gold. Who's your
Gold.
gold?
I got a nice cheapie at 10.8. Bryce Young,
And
Tetaroa McMillan.
Yeah, I got the same one.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to get crazy and go expensive here. What do you think? Or May? It's up to that. To me, those are the two that we have to choose from. Is Diggs?
No, I
parlay
like
Diggs.
Stafford. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pick another wide receiver that we like. It doesn't have to be expensive, but I will scroll here for you. You can stop me when you see Calvin Ridley at 4,900. That's
I
what I was
like
thinking
it.
too. Yeah. Okay. Let's go get us a defense because that is where we like to play in the sandbox and go get a cheap defense.
Titans.
Yeah, I'll take the Titans. There we go. They're a nice cheapie. And let's do some running backs now. We talk a mean game. We've got 4 spots left, and so we've got $2,100. So we're kind of we paid up for Nakua for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Scroll down a little bit. Let's see. Where's Rashad White and Rico Dowdle? Let's run it back.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I like it. All right, we've got 10,000 now. So for tight end, let's do Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, and then we got a lot left for flex.
Yeah, six grand. We can do Ted. We could put Ted in here.
We could put Ted in.
Yeah, he's
Put him
6K.
in.
You can put him in. All right. Oh, I love that. All right, Matthew Stafford paired up with Nakua. We've got Rashad White. We've got Rico Dowdle. Puka Nakua, of course, we talked about. Stephon Diggs, Calvin Ridley, Waller, and then Tetaroa McMillan. And the Titans D rounding out. Enter $3. Pray it goes somewhere special to the DraftKings Wizards. And they can give us, check my location, bitch. You know I'm allowed. Stop that. Don't even pretend. Don't fake on the air like that. Okay. All right. That is almost the last segment. Now, we're going to 3 tweets. The last segment. What tweets shall I go to for you? Shall I roll into your tweets? Good sir.
Yeah, you can roll into my tweet. All right, let me just say, I don't know if you spent any time on Twitter today. This was all over Twitter today. I don't understand what happened with AI and Stephen Hawking. Did I send it to you?
No, not yet. Oh, it may be. It said new message.
Hold on. I'll send it to you. Make sure let me see. I thought I sent it to you. Maybe I didn't. Sorry.
No worries. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Technical.
I don't know if you saw it.
Let's get technical.
This was
technical.
This was all day on Twitter. I don't understand it.
No,
but
I've not seen this at all.
All right, rewind it.
What is this? Where did this come from?
You didn't see this today?
No.
There was literally 50 of these things. They just all day long started doing Stephen Hawking's in like MMA. They were doing him in pro wrestling, and that one was my favorite.
That is funny. Can you hear my sound on these videos or no?
I can't, but if you send it to me, I'll
I'm good. So you can go open this video of Baker Mayfield. I want you to open this one of Baker Mayfield, and you can listen to it. And it might take 2 times to listen to, so you can actually hear Baker Mayfield. But once you figure out and you hear Baker Mayfield's voice, he's chirping with the fan who's recording him right now, right?
Right.
So you'll kind of hear. I don't know have you seen this video?
I have.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
You're a fucking pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Told you. I told you.
Gotta love that
That's
dude.
awesome. I love it. So
I mean, I love him.
I love him. I love Baker. You know what I mean?
I love Baker too.
Looks up and starts talking shit to a fan who's talking shit. You know what I
Great.
mean? Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
all right. Who do you think wins? What's your
Yeah, you can win if you want. You got it.
I think I didn't get the Stephen Hawking thing. I wasn't on. I believe it. It sounds really weird.
Mean, here I'll send you another one. You got it, but just so you get the flavor. Here's another one. This was in case I won. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Let it go again. Do it again.
That was funny. Hold on.
Yeah. That's why. That's what. Just that's why I wanted to do this on 3 Dudes, because it just like this was today on Twitter.
Both people are dead. He have 2 dead people they made videos with.
Yeah, this was what was on today in Twitter, and I just wanted to bookmark that.
That is very funny. That's right. Okay, I'll show you what I thought. I didn't see this live, but this to me, this was really funny from last night. So this is Josh Allen. He throws a pass into the stands, and then Mike Tirico takes it from there. Hold on, let me turn the volume up. Okay. I guess it's up. Right, here we go.
I saw this live.
Yeah. This is great. He's running away. Does not want to be seen on TV. Maybe it wasn't his seat. Gone. I just thought that was crazy. That was a crazy moment for him to go steal a ball and run away. You know,
Yeah, it's great.
like what I was asleep because I'm an old man, so I go to bed. But anyway, you can follow me on Twitter, Scott Simpson, Nimble W Numbers. You can follow Mike Cash Collins. He is the Ralph Macho. He's got Karate Kid, Kick Your Ass. He's Eddie Vedder. He's got the best title ever. I'm the most macho dude you're ever going to meet on the streets. I love Gats, baseball bats, and fat stacks of cash. And I look like Eddie Vedder. It's all true now. Eddie Vedder looks more like you than ever, you know? So go follow both of us. Let's get to 1,000 followers for us, everybody. Anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here and appease our wives? And we're right on time. You can tell your wife we're early, 2 minutes. You're welcome. Yeah.
Nope. I'll do the outro. Pain, chaos, heartbreak, L's to all your opponents in week 6. Peace and love everywhere else.